In the Tokyo Ghoul series, one of the most popular characters is Hideyoshi Nagachika. He is outgoing, normal in a dark world full of mysteries, and fault-loyal when it comes to his friend Kaneki. And when Kaneki cuts him off, Hide goes out of his way to help. He resurfaces as the Scarecrow later on, after his apparent death, but many fans think he deserved better. Tokyo Ghoul and Tokyo Ghoul Re, the original horror manga series written and illustrated by Shuya Shida, ran from 2011 to 2018. In 2017 and 2019, there were 4 novels, 3 anime series, 2 live-action movies, Tokyo Ghoul and Tokyo Ghoul S, plus video games, most recently, Tokyo Ghoul Re. A great deal of the mystery surrounding Hide's character has to do with his death or evident death. True to his faithful nature, Kaneki sacrifices himself when he discovers him in the Tokyo sewers. Kaneki has gone out of his mind, babbling irrationally in a half-kakuja state of being. To get back his power, Hide lets Kaneki eat his face. Although Hide appeared to have died in the process at first, he later reappeared as the Scarecrow, an ally of Kaneki and the Ghoul Hunters. 9. Hide is involved in a raid on the Anteiku coffee shop, a haunt of the Ghoul organization, in the final episode of Tokyo Ghoul, the anime. It contributes to his fateful encounter in the sewers with Kaneki. However, at the end of the Tokyo Ghoul A manga, after the raid, Kaneki meets Hide in a coffee shop. Kaneki asks Hide to go with him back home, but he's seriously hurt. Hide is taken away, limp, in Kaneki's arms, after telling Kaneki he knew about his true existence. We assume that he is dead, but this is not seen. 8. Fans have always been curious, but there's a very limited supply of information about Hide. We just hear about his past in the manga, at the end of Tokyo Ghoul Re. Hide's parents, it turns out, were ghoul investigators who died on the job. It's one of the few times we see a darker side to the character in the Tokyo Ghoul series, who is still so cheerful and hopeful. His tale does not get a proper ending and leaves it on a downbeat note with no more mangas in sight. 7. Hide's response is straightforward when Amon asks Hide why he would go so far to save his friend Kaneki. He said, "Because I love him." The real meaning of those words online has been discussed by fans all over the world ever since. Does that mean romantic love, or is the commitment of Kaneki more from a platonic perspective? Most fans seem to believe that it most probably refers to a kind of affection in the family. It makes sense with Hide being an orphan, and he definitely demonstrates the kind of selfless loyalty you would expect from your dad. 6. Hide's full name, Nagachika Hideyoshi, has 4 characters written in kanji. The first suggests a long time, eternity or forever. The second means near, and the third means hero, genius, or someone excellent. The last symbol means all right. Put it all together, and someone who remains near for forever, like his loyalty to Kaneki, is his first name. His last name could go either way. Hide is both a fast-witted genius and a hero who saves his friends selflessly. Positive things are known. 5. As one of the most famous characters in anime and manga, it is very unusual that the official profile of Hide has no details. That's right, no official birthday, no height or weight records, and no blood type. He seems to be a little shorter and lighter than Kaneki, as far as we can see in the drawings. Fans have long suspected that Ishida Sui kept Hide's data in secret because he had major plans for the character because it is somewhat unique, but those rumored plans have yet to materialize. 4. Hide is portrayed as a positive, generally happy person, in contrast to the shy, even reserved character of Ken Kaneki. That's what makes it difficult to understand why the manga, influenced by the cannibal serial killer novels by Thomas Harris, portrays him as a huge fan of the Hannibal Lecter movies. An illustration of Hide's room in Volume 6 of Tokyo Ghoul clearly shows behind him a poster for Red Dragon, one of the films in the series. It appears in Volume 6, Chapter 53, on page 18. 3. 5 novels were published in the Tokyo Ghoul series, along with the anime, manga, and video games, starting with Tokyo Ghoul. Days, Tokyo Ghoul Hibi in Japanese in 2013, or for fans in the US in 2016. This is the first time we've seen the Tokyo Ghoul universe through Hide's eyes. The story explores the world in which humans and ghouls live together and explains the original meeting of Hide with college members of the occult club. The club assumes that Kaneki is a ghoul, and as Hide makes the decision to defend him, readers follow along. 2. His Ghoul Mask is a traditional Japanese straw hat and sandals when Hidari appears as the Tsukukurma the Scarecrow. His mask has a front-drawn Hinohinama Heiji face. A primitive form of face drawing that many Japanese schoolchildren create is the Hinohinama Heiji. To build the eyebrows, eyes, nose, and mouth, it uses the hiragana character the first 7. His shirt is tucked into his hakama pants, and he folds it in the same way that it is usually done for burials, relating it to the meaning of a spirit. 1. Ishida Sui, the creator and illustrator of the original manga, is well known for being a huge fan of tarot cards and reading. He made no secret of the fact that in the tarot card deck, he connects his characters with figures. That's why you'll find Hide wearing a cap on page 19 of volume 9, chapter 83, with number 1 on it. In the tarot cards, who's 1? The sorcerer, who is intelligent, capable, and imaginative in a very positive way.